Hey there, whippersnappers, it's Tortoise the Grey. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon Showdown Random Battles. You guys said you wanted to see random battles, so we are going at it here today. Ended up having a really nice little team together here. And so we started off with, Mr. Mime? And then I switched into Infernape, hoping to get the close combat off on their Delicati. They switched into Mothim. We did a bunch of switching here for a little while. They brought in Zygarde, I brought in Poliwrath looking for the Ice Punch. They brought in Samurott to take the Ice Punch. I bring in Zapdos. Samurott misses the Mega Horn. Zapdos is going to go for... I decided to go for the Toxic, thinking they were probably going to switch back into Zygarde, predicting the Thunderbolt. But they went into Noctowl instead. Not really sure why they did that. Maybe just to put as much damage on Zapdos as they could while sacrificing one of their weaker Pokemon. I'm not really sure what the thought there was, but so I got the Toxic off on Noctowl. They throw up Magic Coat, thinking that I'm going to predict the switch and use the Toxic again is my best guess, but I don't. I just killed him. Here I go for the Toxic again, expecting the Samurott being kind of a bait for a Thunderbolt there into a Zygarde, but nope. So they bring in Mothim, I get the Toxic and the Thunderbolt off, and that thing goes down nice and quick. They bring in Zygarde, I get the Toxic off on it. It starts setting up Dragon Dances, and I'm like, oh no! And so I get out of there. I switch into Jellicent, because Jellicent's got Ice Beam on it. So I'm thinking, yeah, let's do this thing. They're setting up, they're not going anywhere. But they do. They switch out into their Kingdra. And Jellicent's got Giga Drain on it, so I try that out here. Doesn't do a whole lot. And now it's locked into Outrage, and I've got my Psychic Fairy, Mr. Mime there. Who knew Mr. Mime would be so amazing? He ends up rocking it here for us. So they bring in, they switch out into their Delcatty, who takes a Dazzling Gleam. I'm switching out into Infernape. They go for the Double Edge, which, ouch. And they go for the Fake Out then at that point, probably a misclick, or just not really thinking. I've done that before myself, but I'm able to get the move off and kill Delcatty, which is awesome. At that point, Suicide Run, just going to throw the Stone Edge up, hoping to get some damage off before Infernape goes down. At which point I bring in Mr. Mime. And Mr. Mime could sweep the rest of these Pokemon. He's got Thunderbolt on Mr. Mime, so I could have stayed with Samurott, but I wanted to save him for the Dragon Pokemon. That Dragon immunity on Fairy is a little bit OP. I can understand resistance, but being able to just switch into Fairy and just completely be immune to, like, Outrage or something, man, it's OP for sure. So I bring Zapdos in to clean up the Samurott, and then at this point do I throw up the sub, I guess? What am I doing? Okay, so I do that, so they get locked into the Outrage, and now I'm going to switch over to Mr. Mime, and be completely immune to that hit, which is, again, I mean, come on now. Then I'm going to throw the Dazzling Gleams up. At this point, he goes for the Earthquake, which doesn't do a whole lot even, not even half. And then with the Toxic damage, well, it doesn't really matter with the Toxic damage, we were able to take it out there. So yeah, a fun little random battle. I had a very nice little team this time. Sometimes you don't get as nice of teams, but this time I really did. And a special bonus for you guys here today, because I did a battle just before this, that I had a nice team there, and I thought it'd be a lot of fun. It ended up being an epic Lapras sweep. Just nothing but Lapras all day, every day. And I wanted to show it to you guys. I didn't want to do it as a standalone because I don't think that'd be that great as a standalone video, but I'm going to tack it on here, kind of sped up with some music. So enjoy Epic Lapras Sweep. Thank you guys so much. Remember to leave likes, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.